What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. Today we got in the Loki helmet. Queen Studios Loki helmet came in this large box, much bigger than I expected. If you're unaware, my Loki bust arrived with helmet marks and some damage to the base. After fighting with the seller for many weeks, he finally agreed to send me the helmet free of charge. Originally, he wanted $1,200. And this helmet did retail at about $100 to $150 when it first came out. I believe there's 100 of them made worldwide. Anyways, I finally got it in. We're finally going to be able to put it on Loki, see how it looks, cover up the helmet marks, and enjoy the bust to its full extent. Praying it fits good, there's no issues. So let's open it up. Alrighty, so within that box was that box. That one was taped all over, so I really had to just destroy it. And then here's the styrofoam it came in. So it looks like this isn't the original box that it came in. And they just got styrofoam and cut it, and then put it in that crappy box, and then in that box. Alrighty, and so here is the Loki helmet. It comes in 3 parts, the main head and the 2 things. The magnet's not super strong in those, but the way they're angled, it should be fine. They are a little bit heavier than I expected. It does seem a little bit higher quality. It does have this little foam for protection. Doesn't seem super big. I'm not going to try it on. We're just going to go ahead and put it on the bust immediately. Alrighty, YouTubers, so we got the helmet on, thank goodness, no issues. The helmet honestly is better quality than I expected, you know, based off another YouTuber who did a review on this. He said the helmet was just super cheap, and so that's why I was expecting super cheap, but mine, you know, it has a decent amount of weight, it looks fantastic. And I'm very happy with it. Now getting it on, I was struggling at the very beginning. I was like, how the heck does this thing go on? You do have to do it at a slight angle for sure. You know, basically going in like this way. But I was able to get it on, and we've covered the helmet marks. So basically the helmet marks were right above there. And so I've now angled it directly where the helmet marks are. You know, the helmet generally does sit pretty low on Loki. You know, like look at that poster. You know, it's beneath his eyebrows. So this is very accurate when it comes to how he's supposed to wear it. And then these parts, they're not too tight on him on the side. Like you can see there's a little bit of wiggle room on the sides. I'd say the tightest part is going to be right here, obviously on the forehead. The back, it doesn't really matter. There's hair there. But yeah, it definitely looks much better overall with the helmet. I like the bust a lot more. It's much more Loki-like. I still do want to cut the hair. I feel like it's too long. And then I'd likely want to curl it as well. But the wife says not to touch it, so I may not touch it. I am adding an official, like, much more accurate movie cape instead of just the cheap green cape I got off Amazon. I removed that, didn't like it. So we're gonna get an official cape, and it's easy to add a cape actually because this is removable. You simply insert the cape into here and then close it, and then just cut the cape so it doesn't, you know, have tons of cape on there. So once I get the cape, I'll update that with you guys. But I'm very happy to finally get this helmet. You know, I thought about getting different eBay helmets, and I was looking at lots of different options since my seller was being such a pain in the frickin' butt. But at the end of the day, he did come through for Loki, so I'm happy with that. And it does look better, in my opinion, with the helmet. It adds more presence. It looks just overall better, and I'm able to enjoy it much more now. Because for me, Loki looks better with the helmet. So, you know, like, look at that. Freaking awesome. So now we just got to solve this guy's issue. Wolverine. I'd love to have the Wolverine bust if it was flawless, but I can't handle that damage, so I'm trying to return it. I've offered to pay return shipping and the original shipping, so I'd be out $1,000. My seller's still hesitant, saying he would like some money, so I feel like he wants to not even give me a full refund, but get the bust back. I'm trying to clarify, but he's only on Facebook like 3 times a week, and he'll send 1 sentence then log off. So that's the type of communication I'm dealing with this seller. But thank goodness he did send the helmet, and it came no issues. Everything fit good, and it looks amazing now on the bus. So I'm very happy with that. to finally have the helmet. I really wish I just would have ordered this bust when it first came out, you know, got it brand new, got the helmet and whatnot. But here we are, can't go in the past. I know Queen announced they're getting a new Loki bust that's going to be USA only. So it'll be interesting to see which version of Loki they do. You know, if I was to guess, I'd say Avengers 1, which is the one I always did want originally. You know, it's like, what other version would they really do? Are they going to do Thor 2? You know, I feel like Avengers 1 would be the Loki to do. And have him holding the Tesseract in his hand, like have an arm with the Tesseract. Like if I was in Queen, you know, development, that's how I would do it. Basically the same pose as that 1/4. Just one hand, though, holding the Tesseract. And then have some sort of Avengers 1 themed base. And a sick looking base would be having like an Avengers diorama, you know, like little miniature, you know, Avengers, almost like that, fighting inside the base. You know, because they've done little miniature versions in a lot of their bases, like the Dark Side on Throne, you know, on the Dark Side bust. But it will be extremely difficult for me to buy another Loki bust just because I already have this one and I'm not going to have two. And so, you know, I paid a lot of money for this at the end of the day, $4,500. So I'm not going to fork out another $3,300 for one and sell this for $2,500 and lose out on all that money. So I still feel like likeness is spot on for this. It's one of the best likenesses on a human bust, if not the best out there. And now that I have the helmet, I can truly enjoy this much more. And so I don't think I'll buy the new Queen Loki bust. You know, obviously I haven't seen it yet, but I just don't think I would. If anything, you know, like I said, I still would like to cut the hair on this. I'll get the cape, but otherwise this is absolutely, you know, solid bust. And I definitely am very happy to have the helmet. So yeah, just had to show you guys. Yeah, just look how cool that is. I really am digging this display. Now, the sucky thing is, originally when I bought this bust, my plan was to not have the helmet, but to have a King Arts helmet next to him. You know, because I always worried that the helmet would cause marks. And so I was like, well, I don't want to cause marks on it, so I'll just display a helmet next to it, like Yexel Sebastian does. But, you know, you saw what happened. Mine already had helmet marks, so obviously I had to display the helmet at this point. But I already pre-ordered the King Arts through Australian retailer for $650. I've paid $200. So now I'm debating, do I get that helmet? It's like difficult because then I'd have like 3 helmets if I did. I'd probably scoot these two to the left and do the helmet on the far, you know, left side against the wall if I did get it. I'm not losing my $200. You know, it'd probably be easier just to sell it, get it, review it, sell it. So we'll see what happens there. They said it would arrive in the month of June. If it doesn't arrive this month, I'm going to ask to cancel and get my money back because ultimately I don't need it. I feel like the display is super clean right now. It's not cluttered, so I don't need another helmet. I'm good. But I'm not going to lose a $200 deposit. I'd rather just pay the extra $400, get it, and sell it. Or if I get it and I'm like, whoa, this is awesome, and just keep it. So we will see how that turns out. But if it doesn't arrive in the next half month, I'm going to ask to cancel and get my deposit back. Anyways, folks, let me know your thoughts and opinions below. I am extremely happy to actually have the helmet bust, and it definitely has made Loki much higher up on my favorite bust list now because of this. And I think adding the cape will even increase it even better. If I was to cut the hair, you know, cut off like 5 inches, I feel like it'd look even better. But I definitely want to get it, you know, professionally tailored to where it's, you know, like curled at the end, because he does have like a curl, you know, because I wouldn't dare try to curl it myself. But there it is. Here's the whole Marvel setup. This top shelf is pretty much done. The only thing I'm definitely going to be adding is Iron Studios Black Widow. And I really want to do it where I have Groot and just move Groot somewhere else. You know, if I scoot that to the left, that to the right, put Iron Studios Black Widow in the middle. Because I do want 2 Black Widows in this display, and I already have 1 down low, so I need to put 1 up high, and 1 Iron Studios. Queen is taking forever, and theirs will probably be double the price of Iron Studios, so I don't know if I'll get theirs. We'll see, though, how it looks. So I'll probably end up with 3 Black Widows. Anyways, folks, that is it. Just wanted to update you guys with this helmet. As soon as I get an update on Wolverine, I will let you know. Like I said, I'm trying to return it just because I can't handle the damage. I don't want to repair it just because I can't trust a repair guy to match Queen's original quality and paint. So I know repairing it, if I was to get it back, it just wouldn't look the same. The paint wouldn't be the same. And I'd probably be just overall disappointed and try to sell it at an astronomical loss at that point. So I'd rather return it and lose in the shipping cost. Even though I feel the seller should cover return shipping and original shipping, I'm offering to do it just to get this issue behind me. And then I'll save this for Lord of the Rings, no Marvel there. I'll keep Marvel there, but here do Lord of the Rings, Legolas, Aragorn, Gandalf. We'll see how it turns out, though. I mean, I still like this Wolverine bust. It's definitely amazing. It's just the issues. If I didn't have the issues, I'd be perfectly happy to own it and keep it here. But I can't handle that, especially that forehead one. It's such an eyesore. But I will update you guys. Hopefully I can have a resolution very quickly. Like I said, though, this seller is the worst seller I've ever dealt with in the history of statue collecting. You know, he's extremely borderline. Like, he's definitely crossed the lines between, you know, worst seller ever and scammer. He is on that line. So at least he sent me the Loki helmet. Let's see how he handles Wolverine, because I said I'd pay to ship this anywhere in the world. You know, I'd pay $700 to ship it back to Korea, China, wherever the heck he wants me to. So I'm out a lot of money. What do I get at the end of the day? Anyways, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.